So, Charles Van Morgan live on Facebook. Just wanted to show you some of the harassment in the political campaigns in the United States. Unless you're part of a major political party, there's not free and fair elections, because this Colchester Court here is it's a private property, and if you're asked to leave, you have to leave. But where citizens are signing a petition and the HOA tells you that they don't want you to leave, that they want you to leave, which I left, but the HOA tells you that they want you to leave, and they're preventing citizens from having a right to sign a petition. I got several already that signed a petition that want me to be on the ballot, and the HOA chair in Sevierville Pike and Colchester Court is refusing to let me contact other citizens. The HOA chair, so they prevent people from running for public office. And I assure you, if it was a Democrat or Republican with a big brand name and millions of corporate dollars, then they'd say, oh, you're welcome. But see, that's how they prevent independent political campaigns. And this is even a nonpartisan race. The man had a nerve. I told him while I was here, I was even getting a signature signed on their property, not even his. And he told me, did I not see the sign? And I said, I did. And if you want me to leave, I will. But I haven't been told to leave by the residents. They're signing my form to get me on the ballot. So it's right here, this Colchester Court, worthless HOH people. He even accused me of lying. He said there is no election. So, I mean, I've got a form here that says that there's an election. It says, and this is necessity, private necessity. I can step on this property because of cars, so I'm not breaking the law. And I told him I was a lawyer. I know the law. So they're running me off their property here, which that's fine. I got a bunch of signatures from this HOS horses platoon. But the thing about it is I live on the next street over, and they dump their garbage because this is private property that they don't get all the city services. They dump their tree limbs over on my street because the city will pick it up there, but the city don't pick it up here. But he wants to stop democracy. So I know who the HOH is, so I know who to sue now. So when they dump their tree limbs and stuff on my street, which I don't say anything about, I'm a good neighbor, but he won't let me go knock on doors. So when they unload their garbage and all kinds of filth and trash that I never say anything about, I want to be a good neighbor, and the city eventually picks it up. But they're not supposed to dump their garbage on a city street, because it's a private road and they're supposed to take their garbage to the dump. But see, they don't care about that. And all he has to do is let me go knock on doors. And if I'm asked to leave, I'd leave, and let me get signatures to get on the ballot for a free and fair election. But see, if like I said, if I was Democrat or Republican, he would let me. But like I told him, that's fine. The next time somebody from your HOH comes over here to my street and dumps their garbage on my road, because the city will pick it up and they won't pick it up on your road, then I'm going to sue you. So I know who he is. So they want to play that game. That's fine. That's fine. I kind of know a little law. And then he accused me of lying. So I'm really running for public office, and there is an election this year, and I told him it's city council. But he just wants to be a horse's platoon. So you see, Colchester Court, don't come anywhere near this area. And if one place is up for sale or rent, I wouldn't dare buy a place here when you have management over the HOH that literally gets you off of somebody's property that's literally signing my form at the time and tells me, and I tell him what I'm here for, and he said there is no election. And I told him, well, yeah, there is, and I'll leave if you tell me to, because it is private property. But I've got a right to walk up to the doors and knock on them until somebody asks me to leave. Nobody asked me to leave in this property. I got 4 signatures off this property until the HOH person comes and tells me that I have to leave. But he don't tell his property members that they can't unload their garbage on our street. So I'm just saying, free and fair elections, I bet. Now, right down the street here is a blue sign. This is a non-partisan race, and this is public necessity. I got to step on their property to get out of the road. I'd have to pay for any damage, but I don't think I'm damaging their property. So I'll just stand here at the entrance to the property, and people want to take a flyer, I'll give it to them. I'm not nobody to mess with. I will fight wrong, and I will fight horses platoons, and I'll fight horses platoons in the city council for you. This is absolutely not right. He's preventing citizens from getting to vote for me, from getting to know about me, from getting on the list so that I can get on the ballot, because he's a horses platoon, and also litter bugs, because they garbage my street. So they want to do that. Let's see if he knows the law, and we'll send him his HOA a subpoena to court about littering my street, where sometimes you can't even get down the road. So, Colchester Court, I'm out here on the campaign trail. This is kind of stuff that Democrats and Republicans put an independent candidate through that they don't have to go through, and they don't even get out and have their own petition signed. They get somebody else to do their dirty work for them. But I'm out here meeting people, and mostly nice people. I got 4 signatures out of this place that I thought was neighbors. You know, you should be nice to neighbors. If they want to do that to me, you know, I kind of have a law degree, a doctor of jurisprudence. So I learned even back in law enforcement, if you can get along with lawyers, you try to get along with them, because they got an ink pen and they know where a federal courthouse is, and they know how to fill out paperwork. So if this smart HOH man wants to mess with us, then, you know, we'll give him some schooling. So if you want to sign my petition, then 865-405-2841, and this horses platoon, which is what he is, at Colchester Court, is not going to deter us from running for public office. He said he was going to call the police. Let him call him. I'll talk to him. I left when they told me to. When he told me to, none of the residents did. So you have the HOH there, like they do in a lot of communities, running over citizens. If I'm on the city council, I will try to pass rules to limit what HOH can do to residents in a community. I'll give the residents that pay the money for these places, they wouldn't even be open, and the HOH can go you know where, because you see how they do. They won't let citizens have the opportunity to meet somebody to vote for them. And right down here is where they throw garbage all over the fence and put it on the street that I live on. So yeah, we'll see the next time they do that. We'll take some pictures and find out who the HOH is here, and send them some subpoenas to go to court for breaking the litter laws. So God bless you all. I know it sounds like I'm upset. I'm not. I like a good fight. They want to mess with somebody that's got an ink pen. That's fine. We'll school them. God bless you all. Help me get these. I got 6 more petitions to go. And God bless these people. I feel sorry for them living under an HOH person like this man is. And I guess he just expected me to put my tail between my legs and walk off. But he's preventing me from meeting all these neighbors of mine in this area, which is disgraceful and disgusting, because he's a horses platoon. So let's fight these crooks. Let's fight these HOH people in these communities that prevent democracy. And they got a right. I'll leave his property. That's no problem. But I can also do stuff that I let them get by with too. You know, being a good neighbor. You don't want to be a good neighbor? That's fine. We'll teach you the other way to handle things. So you better watch out who you're messing with. God bless y'all. We'll keep getting these signed, and I may get back to you today. I'm going to take this back to the courthouse today and turn it in, and we'll get bypass these HOH people at this Colchester Court. And till next time, God bless y'all and goodbye.